It is time to check in with Burlington's Mayor, Marianne Meed Ward, to see how Burlington is doing. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Good morning.
Good, good.
Spring is around the corner.
I know.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. Oh, but yes, but of course, top of the morning to you too. Wish there were bigger celebrations in Burlington restaurants, but this time next year, I'm sure. This time we're still have restrictions, but rave reviews for the vaccination rollout in Burlington. I can attest to that. My in-laws got jabbed at Compass Point, and awesome. It was a very smooth process.
That is awesome. Yeah, I stopped by there as well as Joseph Brandt. We're the only municipality in Halton right now that has two, which is great. They're open. People have said the experience has been great. The booking system was working really well. We're keeping our own for now. And yeah, nothing but good news, and hope people are in really good mood right now because of these vaccines and the rollout. So all good.
Yes. Hate to add a cloud to this, but are you concerned about all the talk of a third wave and perhaps more restrictions coming?
Well, we know the numbers in Halton are slightly going up, but we're still reasonable. I mean, Burlington had 13 new cases, so nothing like where we were at Christmas. So, we have to watch for those variants of concern. And of course, people have to continue to follow the recommendations and regulations to mask when you're outside. If you're 6 feet away from somebody, try to stay 6 feet apart at all times. Wash your hands. All of those things are still really, really important, even if you've had the vaccination. So we just need to hang on a little bit longer and do our bit. But yeah, we can't roll back. We need to get to green.
Yeah, the work of the COVID-19 task force continues in Burlington. I believe there was a meeting since you and I spoke last.
So we have a task force that liaises directly with the regional task force. They have been involved in locations for, and if there's new clinics coming online in the future, they've obviously given input to the vaccine booking system, volunteers and staffing that will be at those locations. So we work very, very closely with the region, but they're the ones that are really organizing the clinics.
Okay. Some city business. Who can qualify for the 2021 COVID-19 tax deferral plan?
Anybody that wants. Mm-hmm. So if you are having difficulty and need to push pause on your tax payments, there is no penalty and interest. So anybody that is having trouble right now, please come and talk to our staff, push pause, and there's no penalty for that. There is another tax program for seniors who qualify where you can get an additional tax deferral.
Okay, is Hydro is doing something similar as well in Burlington?
So if you have trouble paying your Hydro bill, yes, please reach out to Hydro and they will help you, help bridge you and help to set up a structure that will work for your financial situation. Okay.
The cycling master plan, any updates?
Well, we approved it at committee. It's coming to council on Monday, and it maps out our vision for a full network that people can use to get across town, east and west and north and south. I'm really excited about advancing the discussions to connect the north of Burlington with the south over the QE. And those are difficult things to manage because you've got to build bridges and there's lots of other agencies and governments involved. But that is where we need to get to so that people can safely get from the north of Burlington down to the waterfront. Or if you're an urban dweller like myself, you can get up to the rural area by your bike. That's what we really want to see, a connected city.
Yeah, and as the weather and the situation improves, summer recreation programs, what's the status?
So we're planning for programs like we had last year. They are going to probably be limited in number because of provincial regulations. We'll have to follow all of those. So, it's not going to be thousands of kids out in our programs, but we will make those programs available as the province lifts those restrictions. Some of our events this year will continue to be virtual. So we're going to have Canada Day virtual again this year. And the city just won an award for our Canada Day celebration last year, which was it's virtual. So that was a nice pat on the back to our staff and everyone who worked really hard on that. So some things will be virtual, but as much as possible, we are going to be offering in-person recreational programming as we start to understand what the regulations are going to be.
Okay, and congratulations on that award. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Good to see you. We'll talk again next week.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, all right,
Thanks,
Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward.